Yes.
Okay, and we're on. Okay, so I am so honored and privileged today to be interviewing Mr. Dane Russell. And Dane and I have been friends now for, gosh, a good 4 years we've known each other. And Mr. Russell is truly an incredible guy, and I'm really happy to know him. And he has been very willing to spend some time with me today. We're meeting here for lunch, and we're going to be interviewing him on who Dane Russell is and the differences that he sees between a non-self-determination type lifestyle and a life with using the self-determination principles. So, Dane, with no further ado, let's get set with your interview here.
Yes, please.
So, first, Dane, why don't you tell us about some things that make you a really unique individual?
The unique things about me is that I have a very unique hobby. I restore pre-Microsoft retro computers for hobby. You like Commodores, Apple IIs, Macintoshes, Thomas Sinclairs, you know? That's a very unique hobby. I was engaged once, but due to my pacemaker stuff, me and my ex-fiance had a medical break because of my health, you know?
Okay.
So anyway, we're not best friends now. So, see, in our relationship, nothing bad happens, you know? I was always faithful, always true, and I never cheated, never did, and I never cheated, never did, you know? But through my heart, my health and pacemaker, she thought for medical reasons we should be just best friends because my health is, you know, yes.
Okay, so that was something that was a great loss to you.
Yes, because it wasn't more medical than anything else, you know, yes.
Yeah.
We're still best friends though because in our relationship, nothing bad happens, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was always faithful, always true, and I never cheated either, never did.
No, and you're good looking.
Yes, but the problem is though, my heart, health, pacemaker, our breakup was what we call a medical one. It was more medical than else, yes.
Yes.
Here's your soup.
So anyway, our breakup was medical because of my heart, my health, my pacemaker.
Okay. Now, Dane, you had mentioned that you have such an interest in computers. Where did that come from?
I was 4 years old and lived in the Detroit area.
Okay.
Back when Channel 9 was owned by CKLW back then.
Okay.
I saw my very first ad for Control Data Institute back in those days.
Oh.
And when I first saw the computer, I thought, man, there's a lot of first sight those computers back then.
Now, at the time when you were 4 years old, were you living in your home?
I was living with my grandparents in Detroit, yes.
Okay, and if you don't mind if I ask, Dane, can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit? How that came to be living with your grandma and grandpa?
My mother had mental problems, and my dad was very possessive, you know?
Okay.
When we divorced when I was a baby, my mom had it for a year, but had custody for a year, but she couldn't care for me anymore. So she gave me up my grandparents to my dad, not to have me.
Okay.
My dad died until I'm 3, so I don't want to let you anymore. My grandfather, and when my mom gave my grandparents, my grandfather told her, Barbara, my mom's name, you know, you gotta keep Dane, allow us to adopt him, they say.
Oh.
So it was an infant adoption.
Okay. So then when did you have to leave your grandparents' home, Dane? When did that become too much that you went on to live in Detroit at the home?
Well, before that, Detroit was Brighton, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, my grandparents and I moved from Detroit to Brighton. Someone called my old friends are gone now. It's kind of boring there, you know? Detroit was unsafe at times, so yes.
Okay.
So anyway, I was there for a while, and then...
And where did you live, Dane?
First, I went to Hawthorne Center.
Okay.
From August 71 to... you know?
Okay, and how did you like living in Hawthorne Center?
Very nice.
You did like Hawthorne Center?
It was what I call... It was such a nice institution, a nice one.
Okay, and now... But there were things about the institution that you shared with me that you did not like.
Well, mostly it was pretty good though.
Okay.
All the thing is you couldn't go outside. You know, can I say, you know? You
couldn't go outside when you wanted.
No, but you had to say. But anyway, it was super nice. Instead, they're so polite, so kind and nice there. Yes.
Okay, so you did enjoy your experiences there.
Yes.
Okay.
Then from New Year's Day 72 to 81, went to a school called Manor Foundation. Unfortunately, it wasn't very nice there.
Now, what was the school called?
The Manor Foundation.
Okay, now did you live at the Manor Foundation?
9 years.
Okay, so that's where things were not nice.
Yes, I was abused there, oppressed there. Okay. Until I was 15 years old, I used to be afraid to fight, you know? Mm-hmm. Well, if you're fighting at 15, I first fought with students on the social staff, you know?
Okay.
Then in November of 1980, just before I left, me and 5 others wrote a letter to Governor Milliken reporting the abuse, you know?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to swear, but I'm afraid what people said to me, I love my Christian stuff. I'm going to say a swear, that's not avoid this, so I have to, okay? The principal said to me, he said, "What in the hell is this?"
Oh.
I was letting you know.
So you really felt at that point. That's probably when, even though you were a young man, you were a young child, at that point you knew that living without being in control of your life was not something that you wanted.
Nope, and being abused, you know?
You didn't want to be abused, no.
And when I said President swear me, he said, "Don't swear." Ha! Part of my French guy said, he said, "I'm a man as hell," he said, you know.
Wow.
And he told me was, if you don't like goes on around here, he told me, you can travel.
Oh, so he was letting you know, this is the way I run my facility, and if you don't like it, then we're going to figure out how to get you out of here then. But that was probably best for you anyway, right, Dane? Because you didn't want to be there.
Yes, and when I blew the whistle, I was persecuted.
Okay, so you were even someone back then who advocated for others, even when you were young. You were advocating for others.
Correct.
And yourself.
Yes, when I was a rebel, I was rebel of the cause back then.
Wow. Wow.
A lot of staff turned against me blowing the whistle. You know? Very soon, they gave me a warm and fond farewell when I left.
Really?
Those students gave me a very warm, fond farewell when I left, you know?
Yeah.
The one day, went back to get my guitar, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The director told me QRs, and, you know, I left myself calm because I didn't want to fight, but I didn't give one, though, you know?
Yeah, but you were upset, and you had a reason to be. Definitely. Yes. So, Dane, what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of sum up our interview, and I want to know from you, Dane, in your opinion, self-determination, is this the way to go for individuals that have disabilities? Is self-determination the way to go?
Yes, it is the way to go, because they should act like anybody else. The natural, normal way, and yes.
Yes.
Because the saddest thing is that, even though I'm white and Irish, you know, I face as much discrimination as anybody with the affirmation, you know, as my own race, even. It's kind of sad, even.
I know.
I mean, I face more discrimination from my own race, and we handicapped people face discrimination from our own race than any other race in America today.
So, what would you say to somebody who was contemplating this? Somebody who was saying, should I live under the terms of self-determination? Should I fight for that? Or should I just sit back and let others control my life? What would you say to them? What's your final saying to those people?
Treat us like everyone else, like normal person. Do not treat us special, do not boss us around, don't always smell like children. We are just like you. We have some defects in our lives, but we are a lot like you. We are no different than anybody else. We are also fully functional. We're capable of handling a job. We're capable of doing things that we knew things you know us can do, only better.
That's great. I like that, Dane.
Everything you do, you know us can do, we can do better.
Okay, I like that. I like how assertive you are and confident, because that's the key, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mr. Russell. And I know we'll be seeing your name in lights one day. Would you like to end this with a little song?
Sure.
Okay.
Something simple for on your way.
Okay.
Sing your way home at the close of the day. Sing your way home with the shadows away. Smile every mile wherever you go. It'll lighten your load. It'll brighten your road. Sing your way home. Lighten your load. Brighten your road. If you sing your way home, you sing your way home.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Russell. I appreciate your time, and of course, I also appreciate your friendship.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I see it?